I'm going to be brutally honest with you, all right? Not everybody's going to make it, all right? This 5D awakening, this great awakening that's happening right now on our planet, not everybody's going to make it, all right? So you need to practice real unconditional love, which says, I love you no matter where you're at. All right. Yes, you have people struggling in your life, family members, friends, right, that are, taking the jab, taking this crazy chemical warfare, that we're in, whatever the situation might be. Right. You see people going into the darkness. You see people going into the shadow. All right. And the natural reaction as somebody like yourself who has this heart opening experience, an awakened person naturally wants other people to be awake. Right. Now, this is a very slippery slope. Because once you start doing this dance, you start going back to the old ways of 3D and conditional love, which says, hey, I want you to be awake too. I want you to just be like me. I'm going to love you when you're just like me, when you're doing the same things that I'm doing, right? And that is a very conditional, neurotic form of love. That's the whole point of what we're trying to ascend and get away from. All right, so now the 5D says, I love you no matter what your decision is, no matter what your diet is, no matter what hair color you have, no matter what you've done in your past, no matter what you're going to do in the future. I love you for who you are. Now, all of this is happening at the same time with this huge great reset, this huge division that is upon us, played out by the Matrix, played out by this agenda that is going to happen time and time again, right? This is nothing new here, right? Divide and conquer, right? So that's this pressure, okay, to choose a side when reality is you are sexless, sideless. You're both sides. You're all the sides. How can you be one or the other when you are everything? Okay, so know that when this pressure comes from the outside, you're going to see people in your family, right? Friends, circles that are going to choose one of those sides, right? And you have to love them no matter what it is, right? No matter whether on the blue team or the red team, right? No matter whether they want to take the jab or they don't, right? None of this matters right now because you have to give them even more unconditional love right now than ever before, right? Because there's even more pressure from this agenda, from this plague of fear that is around our planet right now. Honestly, my third eye is just exhausted. Like, it's just so painful because there's so much fear. I've never felt this amount of fear on our planet through this pandemic, through everything that's happening right now. Okay, so the only real solution is the same, and it's love. Okay, not this hippie woo-woo sense. I'm talking about real unconditional love as showing up and taking action, right, on your highest desire. Okay, so when you're doing this and representing unconditional love, you're showing those people, hey, I understand you have work to do. I understand that there's a choice, this decision that you made, and I love you for making that. And you have to let that play out. Yes, it's difficult. I'm not saying it's going to be easy, right? If it was easy, everybody would be doing this, right? This is for the 144,000. This is for the people that are not new to the path, right? Because you have to go through a few rounds of that abuse to yourself, of suffering time and time again from your family members and friends, going through that darkness and you suffering with them, right? When you've had that roller coaster, when you've gone through that dance enough and you finally say, I've had enough, what you're doing is you're anchoring your vibration. You're letting them come to you. You're saying, you know what, here I am in my high vibration, my 5D love, and I'm ready for you to come to me. I'm really exhausted from going down to your lower vibration, so why don't you give this new energy a try? And yes, that other person is going to be completely avoidant of it in the beginning, okay? You don't have to pressure them. You don't have to talk to them. You don't have to say, oh, you should do this or do that. All you have to do is be. That's really it. Energy doesn't lie, right? This vibration, this frequency, this vibe doesn't lie. Do you pass the vibe check? Right? You've heard that before. If you pass that vibe check, if you are truly living in that compassion, in that abundance, in that bliss consciousness, right? That 5D love, then it's the most contagious thing there ever is. It truly is contagious, more than this, quote unquote virus, more than this, pandemic, this next thing, this next fear-based thing that they're just going to roll out next. None of this matters because that love is contagious and it is the most powerful thing in the entire universe. This multiverse is powered by the love. That's it. So when you anchor to that love and you represent and you hold to it strong, okay, because that's the homework right now. because we are living in this teeter-totter, right? Like every day it's just getting more slippery, right? And the more pressure to divide and to conquer, right? It's just happening every day. So you got to hold true to that 5D. You got to hold true to that love. Your meditation practice, your nature, your walks, your food, whatever that thing is that brings you closer to it. Hold on tight, because we all need it right now more than ever. This is happening at the point where humanity is going through a huge division, all right? And as the sheep go into the corral, we have to love them for it. We can't say, oh, you're not being woke. Oh, you're not 5D. You're being so 3D. Why don't you just do some shadow work, bro, or whatever? We can't do this, right? That's argumentative. That's defensive. That's lower vibrational stuff. We need to anchor into the 5D and say, you know what? I love you. Yes, I get it. This is a difficult time for you, and you're very vulnerable right now, and I'm going to love you even more by giving you the compassion and time and empathy, and space that you need. You see, because when that person has the room to grow and really figure out and contemplate their own karmic debt, right, and they figure their stuff out for themselves, then finally they can anchor to your vibration that you're holding, right? You're setting the stage. You're setting this foundation, letting them come to you, not vice versa. That's what this is all about. And it's so difficult, all right? I'm not here to sugarcoat this for you. It is so difficult, especially with family members, as you see them go deeper into the darkness right now than ever before. All right, and so this is not anything to joke around. This is something that is very serious to me, as the love. Like I said, my third eye is just very, very sensitive now more than ever because of the level of fear that's happening in this multiverse, this planet, that I feel so many souls go into the darkness right now. We need to be the light, right? Light up the darkness, right? Every aspect of your life, wherever you're at, just practice it, right? Practice that light and love. Practice this. That is the key, the essential key for all of us to waking up right now. Okay, this is crucial as we are so close to this 5D New Earth happening worldwide, right? Anchoring more souls, more and more souls are coming to it and waking up. At the same time, yes, the fear, the plague is here and it's happening, right? The end times, the rapture, whatever you want to call this, it's here right now. And at the same time, heaven on earth is being manifested. We are literally creating it right now. Shout out to everybody who is holding strong to this vibration, holding so strong and true to themselves, and going to that practice and really perfecting it to the point where nobody can shake you, right? Not even your family member, no politician, no environmental decision, nothing can shake you, because you are so lit and passionate about the thing that you're doing every single day. And it's for the highest good of all, right? That's one of my favorite mantras. It's the highest good of all. That's what we're here to do. Get rid of the ego, get rid of this lower self, put that back into balance, let the higher self take over, really come into your true awakened being and start loving life, right? Start saying, you know what? I love it all. And yes, you're going to encounter some fear. Yes, the duality is going to really rattle your cage. You're going to get triggered. You're going to get really emotionally attached to something at some point, okay? So now you have to go even deeper to that soul connection so we can finally create this 5D, finally have it right now on earth once and for all. All right, so it's coming. It's here. Get ready. Buckle up. All right, and know that you are being guided. Know that just the fact that you clicked on this video, just the fact that you're listening to this podcast right now, you are being guided. All right, this is by no accident. There are no coincidences. Your guides, your higher self, whatever energy, whatever you are in tune with right now, they are guiding you to this. So let's be one. Let's awaken to that level. Let's practice it, and let's really manifest it right here to this 5D New Earth. Till next time, guys, infinite love and infinite peace. I'm out.